Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we will be creating another robot using the LEGO Education Spike Prime Kit. Today's robot is similar to the Rhino. However, it does not have any sensors and it is much more simpler. If you're still very unsure of what we're gonna do, you can go back to the start of the video to get a hint. You can also continue watching and let it be a surprise. So to start off, we're gonna need our smart hub. So to start, we're gonna start with our pink frame. We are gonna need 6 black connector pegs. Put one on each corner of the frame and then on the adjacent holes. Like this. Now you will need to put medium motors. Make sure your medium motors are at reset position, like this. Then place the medium motor like this. Do the same for the other side. Keep your medium motor structure aside and get a wheel. In the wheel, put the 3-module axle in the center and put 2 connector pegs on the side. Now, place the connector peg in the motor. Now the tires will be stuck to the motor. Do the same with the other side. Now on the side, there is one module sticking out. Put this arrow over here. Now put connector pegs on the motor like this. The 2 module connector pegs will be on the edge holes only. If you feel like the tires are making it difficult, you can remove them for some time. Once you have placed the 8 connector pegs, we will now take the hub. The hub will be the epicenter of the difficult part. We will start by taking 3 module beams like this. Our aim is to make something like this by placing this over here. Now you will put this on the front of the hub, underneath, like this. It should be at the top where the USB wire goes in. Now flip your hub and at the back put 2 more connector pegs. This will be topped with a biscuit piece. The direction of the holes doesn't matter a lot, but I recommend putting the side holes of the biscuit piece on the side itself. Now we will need to put another connector peg here and a connector peg here. Now go to compartment 6 and get a caster wheel. Place it like this. As you can see, the caster wheel has these things coming out, so you cannot place it directly without placing the biscuit piece. Now we're going to have a medium motor over here. So that means we're going to have to clip the wire. Take a wire clipper of any color. I'm going to take yellow since it matches the hub color. Then you put a split axle into the wire clipper and place the wire clipper on the side of the caster wheel. I'm going to put it here. You can even put it in the center, but if you try, you can see it won't go in. This is because the caster is blocking it. Now, if this is your first time using a caster wheel, you're gonna have to put the white ball, the white rolling ball, inside the caster holder. After that, it's the only sole purpose, so you'll never have to remove the ball again. Now you're gonna have to be a bit careful about where you placed this in the next step. As you can see, this structure looks like this and it rolls freely on the caster wheel. This one rolls on the wheels, which I'm not spinning right now. So you are going to have to be very careful. The button part goes at the back of the motor. So it's going to be like this. The hub is going to be on top of this, but these will not be touched. These ones over here, if we flip it, we can see that this frictionless structure is not connected to the motors. It is only connected to the hub. So try and place it like that. It's going to be a little tough and tricky, but it's possible. Now these parts are still hanging about and they can freely move. You see these? That has a purpose. You're going to be taking a 15 module beam and placing it over here. You will do the same with the other side. So your driving base is like this. This is partly so that it doesn't hit anything. We will be using another thing. So on the edge of it, or if you prefer here, put a connector peg and connect the biscuit piece. So you're going to put 2 connector pegs here, and then you're going to put a pink biscuit over here. Now you might have these in in your kit? Well, let's look at the small functionality of them. If you keep a connector peg exposed and your driving base hits it, the connector peg will bend, like this one did. If you take this one, however, and it hits anything, it absorbs the shock in a sort of momentary way. So, ball pegs also have another more important function that we haven't covered yet. However, this is also an important function and we will be using it. We'll place this over here. So now, whenever the driving base hits a wall, it will not break the beam. So this is the driving base till now. Looks like a Spider-Man car though. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Now the next part is the more used functionality of this beam. We're going to be putting a split axle anywhere on the beam. However, I'm going to put it here on the 5th hole of the 15 module beam from behind. I'm going to do the same over here. Now I will take 2 wire clippers and place them on the split axle. Now if you feel that the wire clippers will interfere with the tires, you can bring them right here at the back. But then the wire clippers won't do much work. A better idea that I usually use is that I first put the wire in the wire clipper like this, put the wire in the desired port and then pull it behind. You can also put another wire clipper here if you like. This will make sure it does not interfere with this tire at all. I'm going to be doing the same with the other side. Now, the next part is optional. However, I'd like to use it because it helps a lot. Many a times you'll come in a situation that is very tough and you won't be able to put anything because of some reason or another. That is why I like to do this. It helps you practice how to place things without breaking anything in your model. So to start, we're going to be putting this 2 module axle on the back of a large motor which is at reset position. Now you'll be putting a small gear. You can choose any size, but small works the best because it doesn't interfere with anything. If you remember my previous episode, I'd asked a small riddle. How many teeth do the smallest gear have? Well, you can count now. The answer to the question is 13 teeth. The smallest gear has only 13 teeth, while the largest one has 16. Actually, let me count. Nope, the smallest one has, yes, 13, but the largest one has 36. That is a difference of almost 24. So let's continue. once we have put the gear, we're going to make a structure similar to what we made before. This. Now we will be connecting two module connector pegs onto the side. So 1 and 2, and I'm going to put this down, 3, and finally 4. Now we're going to take a large motor and we're going to place this over here. The beam should be facing the upwards. So since the beam is facing upwards, it looks something like this. Now this is why I feel this is tricky. Over here, these things are still hanging. You need to connect the beam to this as well. So if you look at it, this is connected to the beam and the hub. So is the other side. This means when we put the large motor in, this will go in this hole. Now this is a step-by-step procedure. First, you put the wire in and pull it out from behind. Then you pick it up and slide in the motor. You can turn it upside down if you like. Now when you slide this in, this will connect to this. And now your driving base is ready. Well, almost ready. At the back, you are going to have to put this. The medium motors are safely in the beam wire clipper, but the large motor goes into this back wire clipper. And that is proving a bit of a struggle. A few minutes later, we're ready. The large motor is gonna go in E. However, you can put it in F, C, or D as well. The medium motors will do best in A and B, respectively. The right one in B, the left one in A. So, that's all for the build episode. Bye!